What's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh. Today, we're gonna learn basically why in Punjabi we don't use good morning, good evening, stuff like that, and what's the alternative of these words basically. And I also made a podcast about it back in the day. I don't remember when, but there's still people who confused about that, and they just want to learn these words. Not only these words, there's a few other words because other greeting words because they greet people in English that way, and they want to learn these words in Punjabi so they can greet Punjabi people. But the thing is, these words didn't exist in Punjabi. All right. Maybe some people are gonna say, "Oh, there's existed. Those words existed, but they're now being used. And if you're gonna use them, it's so weird. Why is it weird? Because it's another part of the culture. You need to understand the culture as well. So you don't need to dig deep into the culture, but it's just not a thing in among Punjabi people saying good morning. Well, you will see some people maybe they're gonna say good morning in English the same way you're gonna say, but nobody gonna use that translation to Punjabi, all right? Because this is not the thing, all right? That's what I'm gonna talk about. Okay, let's say, okay, I'm gonna tell you the basically the translation. So if you wanna say good morning, people translate it Changi Saver. Saver means kind of morning. Good means Changi means a good, right? So Changi Saver, Changi Dopahar means good afternoon. Changi Sham means good evening. Good night means like a Changi Raat. All right? Nobody choose that. Do you think when we're gonna go sleep and we're gonna say to each other Changi Raat? That's what you think? No, nobody do that. That's so weird to say these words. All right. There are also the words, even like in the grammar. Uh, a lot of maybe in the books, or maybe some people, if they're teaching you formal, they when they use the like a present, any kind of perfect tense, like if they say, like I have done that. So maybe they said मैं कर चुका हूँ. All right, that's so weird. We don't say that these kind of words. We say मैं पहला कीता, something like that. It's kind of more casual, right? Anyway, this is the off topic. We're not gonna talk about this thing about the tenses. But yeah, these were back to the basically these greeting words. All right, this is so weird to say. Like, let's say I'm walking in the street, I saw somebody, and I say चंगी सवेर. Hi, चंगी सवेर, right? Yeah, ki hala changi swear. That's so weird. That's what you need to understand. All right. Why is weird? I don't know. Like, or like in Punjabi, like what the hell mean changi swear? Like, is it mean the other morning is not good, not changi or whatever? So that's why in English it makes sense because that's the culture. People like to say good morning to their friends, maybe their neighbors, even maybe some people also in like not all maybe I'm not sure, not all English people or American people or whatever where the English is being spoken. So I think it's pretty common. Some people, I heard from some people, like if you walk on the street, you see somebody, you just gonna say hi, good morning, good evening, something like that. This is another thing in a Punjab, all right? If I know somebody, all right, if I'm walking, I can say when I met, it doesn't matter. I am gonna say like ki hala or kimia, all right? It means how are you doing? That's what I'm gonna say. Ki hala, kimia. And some people, it depends where they are from. Some people are gonna say kidda, all right? This is how people say. There's another way, like we also say like kyon. Kyon means kind of why, but here it doesn't mean why, all right? Like if I'm walking, I like saw one of my friend or anybody I know, I could also say kyun or kyo kimia, something like that, or kiddar firda. Kiddar means like where are you going or something like that. So yeah, these kind of way we basically start a conversation or just say hi. So it doesn't matter. It's good evening, good night, whatever. We don't use these words, all right? So if you are learning these words, okay, that's how I'm gonna say in Punjabi. This is the useless. You will never heard these words in Punjabi, all right? By the way, some people, like, they are gonna say, like, let's say they're talking in Punjabi, all Punjabi. If they're gonna sleep, probably they're gonna use the English word, like a good night, all right? Not all people use it. It's very rare. Some people, maybe some people who kind of in the cities, maybe some Punjabi people live in like in foreign countries, probably they're gonna say we don't say that, all right? So being like a two, like a not being, I mean, like if you wanna translate these words to Punjabi, is totally waste of time, totally useless, because first of all, it's so weird and nobody says that. Why the hell you wanna learn those words? It didn't exist, basically. It didn't exist. So it's only translation that exists if you wanna translate, but it doesn't make sense in Punjabi. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And another thing is similar to this. Like sometimes we say, like in English, like we say, "Hi, how are you?" And some people are gonna say, "Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?" So they are gonna use "thank you," something like that. So in this situation, like we don't say "thank you" in Punjabi, and like a "thank you" in Punjabi meaning like a "ਧੰਨਵਾਦ." So if somebody say "ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਆ," I'm not gonna say "ਮੈਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਤੇਰਾ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ." We don't use in that situation like a "thank you." Translation ਧੰਨਵਾਦ, right? So if somebody is asking you like how are you doing, you won't say like a thank you or ਧੰਨਵਾਦ, right? So you're gonna say these words basically if somebody really helped you, all right? Let's say maybe you were working and your friend came, whatever neighbor, and they helped you to finish that work. That time you can say thank you. But mostly we don't say that. We mostly say this kind of stuff to like the unknown people. Let's say if I'm on the road, I need a lift. I ask a lift from a guy and he give me a lift, and then I'm gonna say thank you. All right. So in that situation, we say "ਧੰਨਵਾਦ," thank you. Even with the friends, I don't know. We don't say. I don't know when. I don't even remember when I say to somebody "thank you" or "ਧੰਨਵਾਦ" in Punjabi. It's kind of normal. So it seems like the people are kind of more like kind of casual. They don't say thank you on these kind of little things. I don't know. Maybe you are supposed to do it. Like if you're a friend, it isn't a big deal. If as a friend you help somebody, so I think maybe that's why we don't say thank you or something. All right. So, but the word is like a thank you. It exists. It's ਧੰਨਵਾਦ. You can say that, right? This is the word basically we use in some situation. But these other words for good morning, like a changi swear, we don't even use it in any situation. All right. So that's what I'm trying to explain. I also made a podcast about it back in the day. I don't remember, maybe 2 years ago. Oh, I don't remember. So, but I mean is, whenever you learn any language, first of all, you need to know if you learn a translation, it could be a simple word, simple sentence in English, and you don't know it's existed in another language or not, because these things, it didn't exist. A lot of people they get surprised, like how the hell you don't even say that? Like why is like, I don't know what's the reason. I mean, it's just because nobody thinks, I don't know, like nobody wishes that way. We just say like "ki hal." I think everything comes in that thing. Like how are you doing, whatever you. So nobody says that. All right. There's some other words. People say like I think like take care. Like you say in okay, take care. In Punjabi we say "aapda khyaal rakhi." It's pretty common. So yeah, when you just met somebody and you with somebody, now you're gonna leave their house, probably they're gonna say take care, right? Like a drive safely, like that way. In Punjabi we say ਆਪਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖੀ, ਗੱਡੀ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਚਲਾਵੀਂ, ਕਾਰ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਚਲਾਵੀਂ, ਹੌਲੀ ਜਾਇਓ, go slow, something like that. These words we use, all right? But keep in mind these good morning stuff, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever. Don't waste your time on this thing, all right? If you want to use these words, just use in English, all right? So if you think you're a talk active person, you just want to say hi to Punjabi people, whatever, right? So what you can do is just use good morning in English, or you can just say like hi, how are you doing? So in Punjabi translation is going to be like a ki hala, all right? Yeah, tera ki hala, basically tera means your. Sometimes we eliminate this thing like a tera, we just say ki hala. So it's up to you. You can say tera ki hala, or you can say kidda, right? So some people say kidda, basically the people from the Baba, but from the Malwa we say ki hala or kimian. That's our way to like ask how are you doing, all right? So you can use these words. It doesn't matter about the time, like a good morning, good evening, doesn't matter, all right? So that's it. I hope you like this lesson and learn something new today. I'll be back with another lesson another day.